good point to start now.
Okay. Okay, so welcome everybody to this session on I4MS, which means ICT for Manufacturing SMEs, where we'll be presenting the opportunities that are available within this initiative. Just a bit of background, who we are. I4MS is an initiative that is now in its fourth phase. And I'm together with Anka Marin, who is the Deputy Project Manager of Better Factories, Thor Doken, Coordinator of Change to Twin, Andreas Ocklenburg, who is the CEO of Cloud SME and who is a partner of DIGITbrain. And also he will be presenting Cloudifacturing, where he is also involved as a success story. We will have also Davorka Moslak from the Kit for SME project and Jose Gabriel Terius from Bojek project. And well, I will be your host. My name is Maria Roca. I'm the project manager of I4MS fourth phase initiative. What I was saying is an initiative that kicked off in 2013, is funded by the European Commission, and is an important initiative because what we are aiming at, together with all the projects that are with me today, is to increase the opportunities of the manufacturing SMEs to uptake the advantages of digital technologies. How we are doing this? Well, from one side, we are promoting knowledge exchange, also cross-border cooperation, information about market trends, and also one of the things that we will be looking at today is the access to funding opportunities. Okay. As I said, in this fourth phase, there are 8 different projects that are the ones responsible of supporting the manufacturing SMEs from the technological point of view, also the expertise. And the fourth phase of I4MS is based on digital twins, cognitive autonomous system, and human-robot interaction in artificial intelligence and laser-based manufacturing. So these are the 4 technology areas that covers I4MS. But notwithstanding, we have also I4MS together today with us of phase 3 that will be also explaining some of the results after having participated in phase 3. Also, as I was saying, we are a group of different projects that provide support to the SMEs. We give the opportunity to the SMEs to get information about the open calls and different opportunities through an I4MS community. Also, we invite them to access to the funding opportunity that we'll be presenting today. And also we provide the SMEs with different services, for instance, to create their portfolio services, look for additional funding opportunities, of course, test the new technologies thanks to the different projects, and of course, have the opportunity to win one of our contest, that is the Disruptors Awards, where they get high visibility in world-class events. So finally, here you have the open call calendar, but let's go to the different, also, in case that you are not an SME, but you would like to contribute to I4MS activities, you have here the link to our website where you can find information on how to join the working groups and the initiative that we have for organizations supporting SMEs. Okay, so now please, Anka, feel free to start with your presentation. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Maria. Hi, everyone. I'm Anka from Funding Box. I'm really glad to be presenting Better Factory project and its open calls. Better Factory is an EU initiative to help small and medium-sized European manufacturers to enter new markets. And in order for us to be able to assist them, we provide solutions to reduce production costs, redesign their products, and to find financial and business consultancy. Next, Maria. Our goal is to provide manufacturers with key knowledge, innovation and tools to respond to new market demands through digitalization and product innovation. Next, please. Who can join Better Factory? At this point of the project, we are inviting individual applicants to register and submit their expression of interest online through one of the 3 open calls. This way, they will have the opportunity to become part of a future consortium. These individual applicants can be manufacturing SME or mid-cap, looking to redesign their current products and services, artists willing to collaborate with manufacturing SMEs, and tech suppliers. Next, please. Okay, so every applicant will be required to complete a set of questions, which will enable us to contact them and verify if they meet the eligibility criteria to participate in Better Factory. Next to basic information and legal information, they will be asked to provide information which will serve. No, actually, I was saying next. So if you could, thank you. Okay, to provide the information which will serve as a starting point for the matchmaking process. After the pre-selection process, the selected applicants will be informed via email, and they will be invited to register on RAMP. RAMP is the Robotics and Automation Marketplace, a business-to-business internet platform for manufacturing SMEs. So through this platform, through RAMP, the SMEs can buy production automation technologies and purchase product design services, as well as hire financial and business consultants. While for the tech suppliers and the artists, this is a great opportunity to sell their technology and services. After this registration to RAMP, we'll be making the matchmaking process, and this will enable us to bring together a manufacturing SME, an artist, and a tech supplier, which will form a consortium. The consortium will be the one to present a full proposal for the first Better Factory open call, which will be launched in May 2021. At this stage, we are basically going to provide support and information in order for the selected teams to be able to create and present a full proposal. And we are launching a knowledge transfer program where we will select 8 manufacturing SMEs, 8 technology suppliers, and 8 artists to participate in the open call, and they will be supported to design new product lines and deploy automation solutions in the factory. Next, please. Okay, so what do we offer for the participants in Better Factory? We offer them a chance to present their project within the consortia formed by the manufacturing SME, the artist, and the technology supplier. And together they can explore new markets using digital technologies, test and develop new lean agile production technologies with RAMP, the platform I was mentioning before. They can access training to reskill their staff and get business support and mentoring. And of course, the winning applicants can receive up to 200,000 euros equity-free funding. Next, please. This is just a very brief visual example of industry and artists working together for a personalized redesign product. This is like an example of what we would like our participants in Better Factory to be able to produce once they come together and they find solutions for the challenges manufacturing SMEs encounter. And artists can provide a design idea or an insight on how to individualize their products, while technology suppliers can come with the technology to ensure automations and other technical solutions to improve their manufacturing production. Next. So as I was saying, at this point, there are 3 open calls. Each one is addressing another type of applicant, which are manufacturing SMEs or mid-caps, artists, and tech suppliers. You can find information here at these links. Every applicant can go to their corresponding call, and they'll find guidelines and information on how to apply and the future steps. And they could also contact us through Spaces and the help desk that we provide for all applicants. I don't know if we can take questions. So if there are any questions, I will gladly answer them.
Well, since we don't have much time, I will suggest that in case that there are further questions, you can always contact Anka or
okay, perfect. Thank you, Maria.
Thank you, Anka. You did very well on time. So now, Tor, the floor is yours.
Yes, change to twin. Go to next slide. The most important is the first sentence. The goal of the project is to ensure that manufacturing SMEs have easy access to technologies needed to deploy a digital twin. So, and this is done through a marketplace that will come, and also by activating a wide range of digital innovation hubs. Next slide, please. We have 4 pilot experiments included, one in packaged industry, one in process manufacturing, one in additive manufacturing, and one in biomedical manufacturing. These are some of examples of what could be experiments that are applied for in the open calls. Next slide, please. For manufacturing SMEs, that is really a target here, is that we have now launched a call on digital twin assessment somehow to provide assessment vouchers and get through, so the SMEs can use digital innovation hubs to help them to get the recipe for how they should approach digital twins. Then the next phase will be deployment vouchers to actually implement and optimize this twin. And there is funding available in the next call here. Next slide, please. For the technology providers, we will launch a technology marketplace soon, where both technology from the consortium partners and third parties will be made available. Then we have now certified 39 digital innovation hubs that can help SMEs for making this digital twinning recipe. I will come back to the open call for this soon. And they can work with SMEs and turn their twinning recipe into reality. Next slide, please. So we have now this first open call for assessment vouchers open, and it just opened last week. And here a single SME can approach a digital innovation hub, and the funding goes through the SME and they make a contract with a certified digital innovation hub that has been taught an approach for making this receipt. Then later this year, there will be an open call for deployment, 90,000 euro vouchers. Here you have to team up with, the SME has to team up with a technology provider. And then this process will be repeated once more in 2023, assessment and deployment. So for the deployment of the multi-stakeholder principle, manufacturer, SME technology providers, and also involvement of digital innovation hubs. Next slide, please. So this is the consortium. You have core partners and you have pilot experiment partners. So then I'm ready.
Okay, thank you, Tor. Well, you are all great speakers. I
promise to be fast.
Thank you, Tor. So Andreas, now is your turn to present DIGITbrain.
Yes. Okay. Hello, everybody. Thanks for the opportunity to present our project, DIGITbrain. It's all about digital twins for manufacturing. Next slide, please. Here, just a few key numbers on the project. So at least we are an innovation action. We do have 36 partners, and the European contribution is about 8.3 million euros, sorry. And we started on the 1st of July last year, and the project will end at end of December 23. Next slide, please. So what's about DIGITbrain in a nutshell? So we are, let's say, we are working on an evolution of the concept of the digital twin. We like to expand it into a smart entity and also empowered with analysis and decision support, or more or less adding life cycle information in general to an existing twin. And those results will be stored in a database and can be analyzed later on to give additional information. And the main challenge is, let's say, to enable customized industrial products and to facilitate distributed and localized production for manufacturing SMEs. Next slide, please. So by extending the digital twin concept with memorizing capacity, as I told you before, we like to accelerate the adaptation of manufacturing and products to changing conditions, but also facilitate flexible manufacturing and enable personalized manufacturing in an affordable way. Next slide, please. So, and for sure, so our objectives at least is to implement the digital brain and concept, and also to develop the manufacturing as a service business model. And this is all built, let's say, on the outcome of the Cloudifacturing Project. And let's say, next slide, please. So in our project, we already included 6 European digital innovation hubs, just to help our experiments and also to help and distribute the outcome and also the open calls for sure in their respective regions. So next slide, please. So let's go to the core of the presentation. It's about our open calls. At least we have, or we like to have in our project, at least 21 experiments. We started already with 7 experiments, which are at the moment in the integration phase into our technology. But we are also launching 2 further open calls. And the first open call will be opened end of March this year. And first information is already available. So the conditions, let's say, is, so we like to provide at least 100,000 euros per experiment. And this is narrowed down to a maximum for 60,000 euros for each partner. Let's say we are looking at least for mini consortia, and the mini consortia could consist, let's say, out of an end user, but also we need an independent software vendor, an ISV, and also an engineering consult, or maybe a research organization which supports the experiment. But it's also possible to take part as an HPC center or as a digital innovation hub. So the first open call, just to repeat it, will start on the end of March and will be closed end of July this year. All information are, next slide please, all information are available on our internet website under digitbrain.eu. And here is just a short overview over our timelines. So at the moment, we are at the second pillar from the left. You see March 21, the starting point. And then in the next year, the same procedure will happen like this year. So there is also the open call will be opened end of March 2022. Next slide, please. Just to give you a short overview who we are, at the top you will see the logos of our core partners. We are coordinated by P&O, but as you see, there are also some other really interesting contributors with their technology. First of all, I would like to mention the University of Westminster and also Fraunhofer IGD in Darmstadt. but also the Starkey and DFKI, Atos, so all well-known companies and institutions which are in the project to help us to reach our goal, let's say. Next slide, please. This, I guess, this is the end of my presentation. And main thing, I just wanted to motivate you to have a look on our open call. Please visit our website, digitbrain.eu, and please do not forget to register also to our newsletter so that you are always up to date with our upcoming outcomes, events, and other interesting things. Thank you for your attendance and for your listening.
Thank you, Andrea. So yes, let's move to the next speaker. Davorka presented Kit4SME projects open course.
Thank you, Maria. Hello, everyone. My name is Davorka. I come from Innovation Center Nikola Tesla from Croatia. Innovation Center Nikola Tesla is one of the 18 project partners of Kit4SME project. Project partners come from 8 countries. We are recently started Innovation Horizon 2020 Innovation Action. Next slide, please, Maria. So this is Kit4SME in a nutshell. Project Kit4SME targets European SMEs and mid-caps to provide them with scope-tailored and industry-ready hardware, software, and other organizational kits delivered as a modularly customizable digital platform that seamlessly introduces artificial intelligence in their production systems. Next slide, please. So, as you already heard, Kit4SME aims to provide manufacturing SMEs with tailor-made AI solutions with help of technology providers or solution providers. So the 2 main stakeholders and main users of our project are, on one side is technology or solution providers, and on the other side is manufacturing SMEs and mid-caps. So why should they join our project and apply to our open calls? Technology providers will, of course, have access to EU funding. They will have the opportunity to validate their product, their solutions, then opportunity to reach new potential customers, and to be part of growing ecosystem of solutions for the industry. Then on the other side, we have manufacturing SMEs and mid-caps. They will also benefit from EU funding, equity-free, and it's a grant. So they will have opportunity to pick and choose and integrate the customized AI solutions to their current production processes. And they will have an opportunity to find the solution developer through the matchmaking service that will be available through RAMP platform, robotization and automation marketplace, which is the very heart of this project. Next slide, please, Maria. So, as I said, marketplace is the very heart of Kit4SME project. On this marketplace, external providers, technology or solution providers, will have the opportunity to populate and enrich this platform with their AI solutions. And on the other side, manufacturing SMEs and mid-caps will have the opportunity to access marketplace, to pick, to choose from the library of solutions and to find the tailored AI solution that best fit their company needs. So the solutions that will be, the profile of the solutions we'll be asking in our open calls will be in the area of AI for quality assurance, AI for reconfiguration and product personalization, man-machine interaction, and other relevant topics that can fall into the category of AI for production. Next slide, please. The solutions we will be asking for will have the following characteristics. So there will be self-contained software modules with a clear description of the input and output data. Then solutions that are strongly encouraged in real environment. That means that they will have a high maturity level and they will be tested in a real life situation. We also value scalability. That means ability to grow and influence greater number of end users. That means that it's not just meant for one end user, tailor-made, but that can be used by numerous end users. Proof of real-life implementation, as I already said, and of course, replicability of this solution across different pilots and through digital innovation hubs. Next slide, please. So the things that you should know about our open calls, there will be 2 open calls throughout the duration of Kit for SME project. Individual winners will be able to receive funding up to 100K. Each pilot will be eligible for up to 200K. That means that small consortia, 2 to 3 partners, will be eligible with one partner will be solution provider and one partner will be end user manufacturing SME. Implementation phase will last approximately 10 months. Eligible entities will be the same entities that are eligible for Horizon projects, and the estimate date for call opening is somewhere between April and October 2021. We don't know this for sure because of this COVID situation. So next slide, please. So you can stay up to date with our website that is still under construction. We estimate it will be functional beginning in a week or 2. You can always contact our open call manager. You can also reach us through our social media profiles. And next, please. And this is my contact information. You can, of course, always contact also me if you need any additional info. So thank you. This is all from my side.
Thank you very much, Davorka. Thank you. So let's go to our next speaker. That is Jose Terius from the project. Jose, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for the opportunity to present our projects. Next slide, please. Well, our project aims to provide an affordable business and technological framework for cognitive autonomous systems supporting human-robot interaction. This project dynamizes science-driven industry approach engaging human and cyber-physical systems into the same loop. So for this purpose, our projects will design, develop, and demonstrate affordable, market-oriented, and multi-purpose and easy to use robotic systems to be developed. One of the main components of a smart, scalable CPS ecosystem for manufacturing and construction industry. So our consortium is made by 20 partners from the EU in 11 countries, and our use cases are 5 dedicated to test and evaluate our solution that will be construction, electronics, automotive, plastic, polyurethane, and artisans. And of course, you can see in the image the different partners that have our consortium. Next slide, please. Thank you. But regarding our overall objective is the strength of the European industry by approaching cognitive and autonomous systems and robotics to SMEs and Minecraft through the DIHS initiative. Of course, the affordable market-oriented multipurposes and easy-to-use robotic systems enable new ways of automation and flexible reconfiguration of the systems and the fluid robot interaction based on safety, gender, ethical, and ergonomic principles, and of course the inclusion of large number of entrepreneurs, SMEs, and MyGap as an ecosystem. Of course, using the possibility of DHIs and the facility acceptance of starts. Next slide, please. Thank you. Okay. Well, regarding our main motivation is as what we just said before, the innovation based on economic development using this type of technology support the procedures and adopters to use these cognitive autonomous systems and guarantee the social safety and security and economics by using this technology and the collaborative robots through the whole process of the different industries that we are going to address. Next slide, please. Thank you. Well, regarding our open calls, that is our purpose here today. We are going to have two main open calls. The first one is going to start in next month in March. We are going to found SMEs aiming to address a specific challenge on cognitive autonomous system for human-robot interactions. And each of the funding SMEs will receive up to 100K per project, fully supported by the European Commission. We'll have the mentorship during the journey, and the project the project will be between 9 or 12 months, depending of the proposal, and we'll start launching next month. And next slide, please. And regarding the specifics challenges that we are going to, or the funding SMEs are going to address is regarding the construction and robotics toolsets. That summarizes a robotic solution designed for accomplishing plastering tasks with robotic arm and one or more different end effectors. Also, we have a challenge related to navigation, secure and autonomous robot navigation in highly dynamic environments. The challenge number 3 is related to skillful manipulation of complex objects. And number 4 is regarding the interfaces, development and integration of graphical interfaces for command and management, for specific for our system. The number 5 is related to visualization of point cloud in a VR headset. And number 6, integrate 2-leap motion devices to improve user hand mapping. And number 7, investigate new method on hand mapping and integrate into the teleoperation pipeline. All these challenges are meant to contribute to our goals in the project. Will be very interesting and very challenging. I guess it will be a very nice opportunity for tech SMEs to address these quite interesting challenges. And finally, more details about our challenges and contacts and so on. Please, you can go to our website, budgex.eu. Also, can reach us through the social media of the project, and send us emails to contact@budgex.eu or open calls at budgex.eu. And that's all from my side. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Jose. So now you have seen, as I was explaining at the beginning, we have this phase for some of the projects that are offering this support to the SMEs via cascade funding opportunities. But just to mention that after a project ends, there's still services and activities and benefits that you can get out of these European projects. And this is the example of Cloudifacturing that Andreas Oklenburg is going to present today, because Cloudifacturing is a phase 3 project. They already delivered or released all the cascade funds, and after that, they have been able to build the solution that they are going to explain us into a sustainable platform. So that's why it's important not only to have, in mind in the radar the projects that are giving funds, but also those projects that have been creating very useful tools for SME IT providers based on these European projects. So please, Andreas, the floor is yours.
Yes, thank you, Maria. Let's introduce the outcome of our Cloudifacturing project. Next slide, please. So, please click a little bit more. Okay. So the Cloudifacturing project, what's about? We are building, or let's say we are in 3 months, we like to release a public marketplace where SMEs, or let's say interested companies, can explore digital services in the area of simulation, optimization, biosimulation, machine learning, and also artificial intelligence. These are services which we will provide publicly to, let's say, our potential customers out in Europe and out in the whole world. The Cloudifacturing project was at the beginning, we already had 33 initial partners and 5 of them, and 5 DIHs as well. We launched 2 open calls, and at least we implemented 21 industrial application experiments. And we also motivated them to abstract their solutions and also to publish them on the upcoming commercial marketplace. The project duration was, the project originally started in October 2017. We are just in negotiation with the European Commission about the elongation of the project. So it's to be expected that the project will run until at least end of July or end of September this year. And Cloud SME, my company, please one click, Maria. Cloud SME, the company I'm leading, is work package leader in this project for impact and commercialization. And we are foreseen to operate this commercial marketplace after the project lifetime. And this is quite really a challenging project to us, because in phase 1, in I4MS phase 1, we already launched in 2015 an app center where companies could use apps from a really, really small marketplace, not comparable to this one, which we like to launch right now. And we made some first experiences, and we really know how hard it is to publish or to operate, at least, such a marketplace. But we are willing to take up this challenge. And next slide, please. And this is a logo of the new marketplace. It's called emGORA. It's from agora, this Greek word, this old Greek word for a market, let's say. And we called it a digital workspace for engineering. And what we aim to be is we want to be the European leading engineering workspace with economic opportunities for every member. So digital services could be used and licensed directly on this marketplace. And we have a central management of accounts, consumption, and other resources. So we are using entity and single account credentials to access several software as a service offers. We ensure interoperability of services, and we also ensure trust, security, and privacy. Next slide, please. So a little bit more in detail, please, one click. So let's say the digital marketplace is default entry point to the CFG solution. And again, as I told you before, we like to facilitate cloud HPC-based modeling and simulation and artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning tools, as well as cloudified computer-aided tools for SMEs. And for sure, we like to also to empower smaller software providers in Europe to use this marketplace as a marketing instrument, but also as a selling point of their solutions to interested companies all over Europe. Next click, please. So, and additionally, we want to provide training and consultancy, and also we would like to connect people and facilitate the collaboration. And what is a difference, or what makes us different to other marketplaces, let's say? So our concept, Maria, please, one click, and one more click, please. Please click. Yeah, so the main difference, what we like to achieve is that we already know how hard it is to sell services online via a marketplace. And this is only doable if you have a strong community at your side. And we are just on the way to build up this community. And this community consists out, and now click, please. This community consists, let's start with our digital innovation hubs. So we have already 5 digital innovation hubs in our project. And they are those multiplying points in their regions, and they should use the marketplace and the offered services as the toolbox for approaching their SMEs in their region. So we would like to offer our systematics and our community, our communication tools, and also our digital services. We would like to offer them to the digital innovation hubs to enable the digital innovation hubs to present innovative ICT solutions in their regions to their potential collaboration SMEs and mid-caps. And this is the main idea why the community is really necessary in our concept. One click more, please. Maria. So, and we also, and part of the community for sure, are research organizations and also value-added resellers, which are enabled to present their profile, to get in contact with interested people. So this is, let's say, part of the community building process, which will start at least in 3 months. Now a little bit about the marketplace. The marketplace will offer for sure cloud computing, high-performance computing, and other execution engines. And next slide, please. And we are offering their CRX tools for sure, manufacturing. We are dealing with manufacturing data, and we are for sure offering data analytics. And this is also only a small picture. Next slide, please. So we do have, through or by the definition of our marketplace, we gave us some internal values. I do not want to go in too much inside those values because this would make, this would take a lot of time. But for example, diversity. We like to accelerate B2B collaboration. And trust. We provide our members with a leap of faith and confidence needed to exchange novel ideas, innovation without the danger to sustain a direct damage. And fairness. We provide protection and security to our customers and strive for the highest standard of security for our members. agility and privacy and collaboration and teamwork. We collaborate with a variety of European entities to meet the needs of our customers and to help them to gain competitiveness. So we do have a real list, and this is something which gives us an identity, and this gives us also the direction we like to follow with the marketplace in the next years. Next slide, please. So the DIHs as well are a success for the CFG project. And as you see, and as I told you in my prior presentation, the DIGITbrain services will build on the outcome of the Cloudifacturing project, will build on the emGORA digital marketplace. And in 2017, we started with the DIHs, they are marked in blue. And 2017, 18, and 19, we at least had 21 mini consortia spread all over of Europe, spread over in Europe. And in 2020, we also have our DIGITbrain digital innovation hubs. And as you see, our community is growing. And next slide, please. And the digital marketplace, we see the digital marketplace, and that's what we like to achieve with this, to be a key enabler for digitalization and Industry 4.0 in Europe. So we like to democratize the access to the advanced ICT solutions, expand its network of DIHs and collaborators, and become a major service to support DIHs in the collaboration towards digitalization and Industry 4.0 across Europe. Next slide, please. And for sure, create an own ecosystem to foster the European economy. Yeah. And the last thing I would like to do is I would like to invite you for collaboration. Please have a look on our current Cloudifacturing website. Please register to one of our newsletters so that you are aware when the digital marketplace will be open to the public. And if you have any questions, how the marketplace could maybe help you in commercialization of your outcomes, your ideas, please get in contact with us. We do have open ears and we are happy to collaborate with you. Thanks for joining and participating. Thank you.
Thank you, Andreas. Thank you very much. Very interesting, you know, that such good results you got from Cloudifacturing and that you will be continuing working towards the digitalization of the SMEs. So yes, just some final slides, and maybe if there are questions, we can invite some questions, or maybe they can write it in the chat. But just to let you know that after having presented today some of the I4MS projects that are providing support to SMEs, and together, of course, with those that already delivered the financial support to SMEs, we have like what we call the value proposition of I4MS, what I4MS does offer to the ecosystem. So as you can see, there are plenty of opportunities in terms of business services, also the funding opportunities, not only through the Cascade funds, but also the support that we as Coordination and Support Action will be offering additionally to the SMEs participating in the projects. Also, the possibilities of participating in the community, and also the brokerage system that we are going to launch next month, where the SMEs can find the best fit, you know, that the project or the digital innovation hub that can better support them in their journey to digital transformation. Also, the promotion in world-class events or information about how to access new market, for instance, on the technology observatory that some projects will work on, market intelligence and IPR. And from the other side, we have also presenting some tools that will help for sure, either if you are a technology provider, a digital innovation hub, or an SME, with some tools to better understand what can I4MS do for you, what are the benefits of using the different technologies, and that's why we have an experiments catalog that you can take a look at in our project website, that is www.i4ms.eu. Also, we are selecting best practices, to promote it also through regional authorities and show them how the European projects under I4MS can contribute to the digital transformation of the economies. And of course, communication and dissemination services that we offer to all the projects that you have seen today. Also, as I was explaining at the beginning, if you are interested in participating actively in our working groups, feel free to take a look in our website where you will find information about it. And if you are an organization offering support to SMEs, I invite you also to join us in making sure that manufacturing SMEs can access to all these opportunities. And with all that, that's all from my side. You have here all the links. Also, just to let you know that through I4MS website, you can be redirected to all the projects that have been presented today. So in case that you don't remember all project websites, you will be redirected from I4MS.eu, okay? Also to Cloudifacturing, and you can always easily contact Andreas or any of the speakers through us. So that's it. Thank you very much. And well, I don't know if there are questions or not, because I cannot see the chat, but I guess there are no questions. So thank you to all the speakers. I wish you enjoy the presentation, that you don't miss these opportunities and participate in all the opportunities that we have presented. So thank you all. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Maria. Bye.
And thank you to Maria for perfectly